Hey everybody, hello fellow YouTubers. Daniel aka Rye here and everything. Just letting you know and everything that today's subject and everything may fall in the lines of something similar or to a series of which some people probably familiarize, love, and maybe even worship, which is a little weird if you do worship, but you know, the concept of light and darkness. And yes, it kind of relates to sort of the whole Kingdom Hearts series, but that's not what it's really about and everything. What I mean by the whole light and dark and everything, and darkness, is the fact that each of us have light and darkness and everything. We're never really, you know, one side or the other and everything. It's kind of a balance of things and everything. And you know, light and darkness doesn't always mean good or bad or something or whatever. Sometimes it's just as simple as black and white, where you see one side that's brighter than the other and one side that's kind of darker than the other. It's just the fact that overall and everything and stuff, which way you choose to lean or tilt over to, but overall and stuff, you do gain something and stuff from your experiences, whether you lean to one side or the other. But maintaining that balance itself is a little more difficult than expected. If you're able to keep the two in check and everything, and kind of keep where yourself is right in the middle and everything, is a whole different thing. Now back to the whole light and darkness thing. So some people would rather be in the light than in the darkness, because in the darkness, you know, people think they're afraid of it or scared of it. It's the fact that they know there's something lurking there in the darkness and everything, and that's what it is. It's not that, you know, oh, the darkness, it's scary, it's evil, it's bad. It's the fact that they don't know what's in there that's hiding in there or lurking inside. So there's never really any fear. Sometimes some people get the wrong idea, and most of all, you know, they don't exactly see the fact that it's not really a bad thing. Sometimes we do have that darker side within the darkness, where sometimes we think, you know, it's right to do this, right to do that, everything in the lines of where it's like, I think I don't corrupt anybody, but if I do corrupt people and everything, it's good. Corruption is not something, you know, you want to exactly be doing to people and everything. Sometimes it's always the fact that, you know, most people tend to, you know, do bad things and everything in their own way and something. And sorry about that, that was a ringtone and everything that belongs to a series called Poke Awesome, just a Pokemon battle. So if that did record and everything, I have no rights to that, and it's from that video and everything that I had recorded. So, you know, take into mind that it wasn't exactly supposed to be part of it. Anyhow, some people, you know, like the darkness because, you know, the fact that they don't have to see what's exactly in front of them, to the side of them, to the back of them and everything, to even above and everything, because there's nothing more than just darkness. And some people, you know, they like the light and everything because they want to be able to see everything, and the fact that they feel the warmth and the comforting feeling and everything, unlike the darkness where some people like the cold and the just not able to see anything and everything. Just kind of keep yourself from seeing what's actually there. You know, you could say whether some people are in denial or whatever, some people don't want to see, they want to see. But, you know, I consider myself right in the middle. So I guess, I don't know if neutral would be the right way to say it. I mentioned it earlier. But in the gray area, where there's no black or white thinking or good and evil and everything. Because not everybody is a perfect being. If everybody was a perfect being, that would basically say that they're a god themselves or whatever, that they are truly a higher being than a human being, which is not true. And the people that live in that delusion area, unfortunately, learn the hard way that it's not that way. So, to summarize what I've been talking about and everything and all that, you know, you have a choice in that matter, whether to be in the light or in the darkness. Or maybe like a person like myself that's in the middle and everything. Because I've come from both ends and everything. There's times where I've been completely in the light, there's other times where I've been in the darkness for too long. At some point I found that place where it was in the middle, where everything makes sense, everything's in the right place, and most of all that you could see a whole new world and everything just from that viewpoint from where I stand. So, you know, that's about it. I hope that maybe you learn something, maybe you see something, and, you know, the big thing is to not be afraid of the darkness, because the darkness should not hold any fear in you whatsoever, because it's not always a bad thing. Sometimes people think of darkness as a time of peace and quiet and maybe some kind of tranquility or whatever, because, you know, especially in the day or the light right now, everything's going out and about, while the night kind of brings this calm, serene quietness and resting of easiness or something. So that's about it and stuff, just to let you know. So I'm signing out. Peace.